Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
Hey, it is August 24th, 2020, Monday, and I'm here with a quick news update. So, since last time, we have had a update come on the 19th. It'll be version 4.3.0. We had Dr. Octopus, Electro, Swarm, and Baron Zemo added in-game. We have a new matchmaking system for Versus Battle, as well as Chapter 1 of Doom War. And crafting UI improvement. So the messaging now states when gear materials are needed on another branch. And the Dr. Octopus Legendary event, Surgical Strike. And you can now finally sort by tags in the squad select screen. We have daily objective updates, which is basically they've replaced the Wolverine shards for players who already have them at 7 stars. The Swarm event, one of many, which is starting in a couple days. And all the legendary characters now have the legendary tag. And then we have Swarm here. Brief description: bonus attacks when enemies have defense down or disrupted. Drain, rebound, chain, basic attack. On turn, if charged, heal self, inflict 2 negative effects. Gain dodge chance per charge. Villain City, Bio, Controller, Spider-Verse, Sinister Six. And his event, one of many, will be starting on August 28th at server reset. And the usual players over level 42 will be able to get him through get his red stars at a drop rate of 15%. And that's how with the daily objective update. If you already have Wolverine at 7 stars, if you're under level 65, you're going to get advanced basic catalysts. If you're over 65, you get advanced and superior basic catalysts. And again, the Chapter 1 of Doom War, 1 through 3, Mutant Hero and Human, 4 through 6, Mystic Hero Guardian, 7 through 9, Shield, Wave 1 Adventure, and Fantastic Four. Alright, we've had Beast come to Orbs, and as a result, Sabretooth has been removed from the Mega Orbs. Shuri event is starting in just a couple hours. And the Emma Frost milestones have started as well. I would definitely recommend at least unlocking her. And in the Elite store, they have added X-23, Squirrel Girl, and Beast. So you can now get red stars on them selectively. And we're going to be coming up with the Gamma Strike raids featuring global brawlers and protectors. Baron Zemo officially will be a blitz. See Hydra controller. Minions eliminated with special ability and can't be revived. On turn when charged. Attack all enemies. Clears death proof. Synergizes with Crossbone, Winter Soldier, and Hydra Grenadier. Villain Global Skill. And that will be the Son of Evil Blitz. Okay, and a blog we'll look at in just a second here. We've had these changes to blitzes. Refreshes are now going to be 8 free refreshes per day with 2-hour cooldown between. And the numbered ranks will only be the top 100. And players in the percentiles after that will have their amount of shards increased. And I gotta see exactly how this works. Basically, it's incentivizing more winning matches as opposed to the power of the team you beat. And we got the double drop on Sinister 6. Let me just look here. Actually, I don't think it starts till tonight. Yeah. Yes, that's... And the Miles Blitz. Yeah, it was the same. So now, I mean, unless they expand the numbered ranks, it should pretty much look like that, and basically eliminating this 101 to 2000 and moving the 1 to 2% up there. Or it might just be 1%, or not quite sure how they're going to do it. But I believe that starts on tonight's Blitz, which I believe is outlined in the blog. So we'll check that out now. As soon as it loads. Okay, actually let's look at the release notes here. Okay, it says, wrap your arms around legendary Dr. Octopus, Electro, Swarm, and Baron Zemo. Arriving over the course of this release. Enhance your squad with 4 new playable characters, Dr. Octopus, Electro, Swarm, and Baron Zemo. Versus Battle Update. Get automatically paired with other commanders in classic and balanced draft battles. Look for verse battles on the event page to get paired and flex your roster. New campaign, Doom Wars Chapter 1. Fight your way through the corrupted dimensions and help Strike reach home to reach home to free it from the clutches of Doom. And there are 5 mini uniques that you can get through there, and from what I understand, there's going to be 2 more chapters, and each one of those chapters are going to have 5 different mini uniques. So it's going to be a total of 15 mini uniques that are going to be farmable. It says crafting UI improvements. Messaging now states when gear materials are needed on another branch, along with the total number needed to craft a piece of gear. Finally. Yeah, finally. Assemble your X-Force team for the Dr. Octopus Legendary Event Surgical Strike. Squad Select filters. Now you can filter by trait in the Squad Select screen. Daily Objective Update. Wolverine character shards will be replaced with the new reward once you've promoted Wolverine to 7 stars. Campaign information visual update. View enemies, trait requirements, and reward details on locked campaign nodes. Yeah, previously it would just be, like, say you were on Nexus 1.1 and you clicked on Nexus 1.8, it would say, complete Nexus 1.7. So it wouldn't even let you look at the node. It says legendary trait added to all legendary characters. The item count in the store has been updated to cap at 999. Tapping on the item will still display the total amount. Reduce load time when entering save squad screen, which that was definitely needed because that delay was ridiculous. New advanced option, reduce combat text. You can now reduce the floating combat text in combat to see only the most important information as you watch your team fight for victory. To activate, go to the advanced options in the setting menu. Bugs patched up. Characters no longer occasionally lose health after matches during raids and war. Fixed numerous issues relating to incorrect health bar percentages when characters had their max health fluctuate during combat. Text clarification, Yo-Yo's passive ability Swift Protector updated to include that she has a chance to gain evade. If the combat behavior is correct and remains unchanged. Text clarification, Mercenary Lieutenant's passive ability, Squad Coherency, updated to include himself as one of the most injured mercenary allies. The combat behavior is correct and remains unchanged. Text clarification, corrected grammar mistake in Domino's passive ability Lady Luck. The combat behavior is correct and remains unchanged. Fixed, items available in the Ultra Store were incorrectly labeled and linked to the supply store in the items finder screen. Yeah, so if you're looking for, ABCs, and you clicked on find, if they were in the Ultra Store, it would take you to the regular store. It's kind of annoying. But obviously, if you looked down that list and you didn't see it, then you knew it was referring to the Ultra Store. Beast and Hella now perform the correct animations during assists and counters. Corrected an issue where players were sometimes visually returned to the first raid node after completing subsequent nodes. And characters that can't currently use a specific piece of gear will no longer be listed under needed by. Corrected display issue where synergies were not displaying as activated in the squad select screen when Wolverine was added to the X-Men team. Game issues no longer occur when Ultron is eliminated by bleed and Black Bolt is present on the enemy team. Visual update. Fix the spacing between abilities on the character information screen for minion characters. And we got some character updates here with the addition of Dr. Octopus and Baron Zemo. We've updated the following character abilities to balance and align them with their new teams. Mysterio, Special, Master of Illusion. In War, apply ability block for 2 turns and gain plus 100,000 focus for this ability. Passive, Grand Masquerade. Now one of the mirror image summoned on death has a special ability. New, if Mysterio is an ally and dead, revive him with 100% health, attack self for 10,000% damage. So basically, they sacrifice himself to revive him, which isn't too bad, because when he dies, he'll just summon more. Hydra Grenadier, basic flak damage, increased damage. Special Corrosive Grenade, increased damage. Passive Hydra Arsenal, updated, gain plus 40% focus. Hydra allies gain plus 40% focus. New, if Zemo is an ally, gain plus 20% damage. Winter Soldier, base stats plus 10% health, plus 10% speed. Special, Relentless Assassin, updated. Attack primary target for 210% damage plus applied bleed. Bonus attack for 2 times for 150% damage. And a 75% chance to apply bleed. Passive, Expert Assassin, gain plus 15% critical chance. If Zemo is an ally, gain plus 20% max health. Gain an additional plus 10% crit chance for self and all Hydra allies. Crossbones, base stats plus 10% health, plus 5% damage, plus 3% armor. Special, updated. Heal self for 20% of max health. New, if Zemo is an ally, heal self for 30% of max health instead. Ultimate, detonate. Updated, if Zemo is an ally, gain defense up. Passive, updated. On spawn, if Zemo is an ally, generate ability energy for self. Gain plus 20% max health. If Zemo is an ally, gain additional plus 20% max health. Gain plus 5% armor. Hydra allies gain plus 5% armor. Red Skull, Ultimate Storm Assault. Updated, now unavoidable and unblockable. It says, Dev note, the following characters were not scaling as well as we had hoped. So we made some minor adjustments to their stat at max level to help them out. Punisher, plus 10% damage. Quake, plus 5% focus. Yondu, plus 5% focus. Wave 1 Avenger character updates. Dev note, has it been over 2 years already? The Avengers were a powerhouse when Marvel Strike Force was released back in 2018. But over time, they've lost some luster. We want to take this opportunity to tune them to be more in line with modern characters. A lot of Avengers are already situated on powerful teams that we did not want to break up, but we're excited to see what players make of these changes. You'll notice various stat boosts to characters as well as ability modifications. Captain America, Dev note, Captain America had his basic chain updated to standard conventions, always chaining to at least one target at max level. Cap has had a timing issue with his ultimate, so to address it, we've reduced the energy cost and gave him speed bar to get to his next turn faster. Finally, to cement Cap as the de facto leader of the Wave 1 Avengers, we significantly increased Cap's block chance and gave him health increase for his Avenger allies. And he now heals for a small amount when an Avenger ally falls in battle. Basic Shield Bash updated. Attack primary target for 220% damage. Chain to 1 to 2 adjacent targets for 170% damage. Gain defense up for 1 turn. Ultimate Shield Throw. New energy cost 3 of 3. Updated, attack primary targets for 300% damage, plus clear 2 positive effects. Chain to 2 to 3 additional targets for 230% damage, and clear 2 positive effects. If this character has 1 or more Wave 1 Avenger allies, gain plus 60% speed bar. Passive, Assemble, updated, plus 25% block chance, plus 20% block amount, plus 20% block chance per Avenger ally. On death of an ally, Wave 1 Avenger, heal all allies for 10% of this character's max health. Gain plus 20% max health. Wave 1 Avengers gain plus 20% max health. In War, gain 20% max health. Wave 1 Avengers gain 20% max health. Black Widow. Dev note. We thought it was a missed opportunity that Black Widow and Hawkeye didn't help each other out more in the battle. So we've made multiple changes to create a better pairing between the two characters. First, they'll gain assists now on each other's turn. Black Widow will always chain up to 3 additional targets if Hawkeye is her ally. She'll grant him a stack of death proof when she enters stealth. Base stats. Health increased by 10%. Damage increased by 5%. Focus increased by 18%. Resistance increased by 5%. Assist counterattack. Black Widow now clears a positive effect on her target when she assists and counterattacks. Ultimate Widow's Bite. New, if Hawkeye is an ally, always chain to 3 targets. Passive Saboteur updated. Gain plus 15% speed. This is applied after any character is taken an action. On stealth, gain offense up and apply death proof to an allied Hawkeye. New, gain assist now on allied Hawkeye's turn. Hawkeye, Dev note. Hawkeye saw a number of improvements to his kit. We vamped up his basic attack, granting him more crit damage to make the extra crit chance feel better. We fixed the damage. We fixed the oddity with a special ability, so now all effects apply to the primary and adjacent targets. His ultimate always felt like it was missing a little something. So now it starts with 1 more energy and will apply slow in addition to its original effects. Finally, we've increased the chance for his passive to proc to 100% at the max ability level. See, base stats increased health by 15%, focus increased by 25%, speed increased from 116 to 131. Basic Deadeye updated, attack primary target for 250% damage, gain plus 20% crit chance, plus 30% crit damage, and deal plus 20% piercing with this attack. Special Concussion Arrow updated, attack primary and adjacent targets for 150% damage, plus reduce speed bar by 20%. Clear all positive effects. This attack is unavoidable. Ultimate Airburst. New energy cost, 3 of 5. Updated, attack all enemies for 190% damage. Apply blind to primary target. And plus 50% chance to apply blind to all remaining targets. Passive, Shot in the Dark. Updated. On turn, attack the most injured enemy with stealth for 200% damage, plus clear stealth. This attack is unavoidable. New, gain assist now on allied Black Widow's turn. Hulk, Dev note, the goal for Hulk continues to be the same. When he hits, it hurts. In order to facilitate him hitting, we gave him more counter on a special ability. Furthermore, he'll now gain speed bar when an enemy attacks his Wave 1 Avenger allies. Finally, we gave Hulk a bit of resistance while taunting, as it's always been a little too easy to shut down the big guy. Special Rage updated. Gain taunt. If an ally is a Wave 1 Avenger, gain 3 counter. Clear all negative effects from self. If the character's health is below 50%, heal self for 7,000 health, plus 20% of max health. Passive, always angry. When an enemy attacks a Wave 1 Avenger, fill speed bar by 15%. While taunting, gain plus 250% extra resistance. Iron Man. Both Iron Man and Thor received the fewest number of changes, as they previously went through some with their Asgardian and Power Armor teams. Iron Man will now gain his damage bonus with Avenger allies as well as will Thor. Thor heals on turn, and his charge mechanic also considers Avengers now. Base stats, health increased by 10%. Special, Rocket Barrage. Attack all enemies for 210% damage. If Captain America is your ally, attack all enemies for 300% damage instead. This attack is unavoidable. Passive, Stark Upgrades. Gain plus 15% extra crit chance. Apply plus 15% crit chance to tech allies. Apply plus 10% crit chance to all allies. Gain plus 5% damage for each Power Armor or Wave 1 Avenger ally. Thor, passive, God of Thunder. Updated, gain plus 15% damage. Gain plus 10% damage for each Asgardian or Wave 1 Avenger ally. On turn, heal self for 5% of max health, plus 5% of max health per non-minion Asgardian or Wave 1 Avenger ally. When an enemy attacks an Asgardian or Wave 1 Avenger ally, fill speed bar by 5%, gain 1 charge, up to a maximum of 5. On maximum charge, generate plus 1 ability energy for self, attack all enemies for 260% damage. Remove all charged. Okay, so that's how they updated the Wave 1 Avengers, make them a little more viable. And now let's check out Friday's update. Hit the books. Greetings, Commander. Sharpen your number 2 pencil and earn extra credit this week for taking your opponents to school with multiple events that reward raising your hand, and then lowering it hard on the unsuspecting foe. We've also got a mutant blasting his way into the raid store, blitzes that are sure to steal the show, and a bonus event swinging into the Spider-Verse. But first, it's time to put your roster to the test. Valuable lessons. School is in session for members of Strike this week. And being a bright pupil will mean making your enemies see stars. Stuff your backpack with supplies from the valuable lessons milestone and events that are sure to enlighten your roster. Daily milestones. For 11 days, fight an arena, blitz, and raid battles with characters possessing the limited time mentorship trait to earn points towards daily milestones, which will reward you superior and advanced gear. Filter your roster, which means you can now do it in the squad select screen using membership to see the complete list of characters that are considered mentors or proteges. Login calendar. Get rewarded for perfect attendance by logging in each day to earn gold orbs, gear credits, and various gear. Bonus events. Quarter Blitz. The cost of reusing characters in Blitz will never exceed 25 Blitz charges for the entire team, or 5 per character. Raid Frenzy. 20% cost reduction in raid energy, heals, and revives in raids. 4.3 Blitz improvements. We gave a sneak peek of in our 2020 preview blog at the updates coming to Blitz, and with the changes on the way next week. We'd like to go over the improvements again. These adjustments will go into effect starting with Baron Mordo's Dark Arts Blitz. The first update you'll notice is that we're limiting the number of chargeless attacks for characters to 8 per 24-hour period, with 2 hours between each refresh. This is meant to allow more flexibility in your day when you're making a run at the top spot by choosing when to use the limited number of attacks. See, the fact that it says free attacks, I still think that not much is going to change as far as that goes. You know, people are still going to spend, so I don't really... I see that as kind of a useless update, but I don't know, maybe I'll be proven wrong. Next, we've improved the reward structure for multi-day character blitzes. Only the numbered rank rewards will be the top 100 players, and players in the top percentile brackets will earn more shards than they currently do. So most players should see more character shard rewards. We've also updated the point calculation. Winning matches is now much more valuable in terms of points awarded. As a result, we're slightly reducing the points awarded when taking on very powerful opponents. The intention here is to reward opponent selection, team construction, and battle strategy to place less emphasis on easily steamrolling teams with a higher TCP roster. We hope you enjoy these updates, and look forward to hearing your feedback. Raid Store updates. The Blackbird has dropped off the Raid Store's newest edition, Cyclops. We've also added another 3 additional slots, with 1 reserved for characters and the other 2 for orange gear. Don't miss out on the character shards for the explosive X-Men blaster and orange gear. Upcoming blitzes. Add a touch of Mystic and Metal to your squad with this week's blitzes. Baron Mordo flies into action first on the Dark Arts Blitz, where you can transport his character shards from the Astral Realm to your roster. And up next is the Heavy Metal Blitz, where you can weld shards to Colossus and reinforce your X-Men team with the Steely Protector. Tangled Web. Prepare for the royal arrival of Shuri and her legendary event with the Tangled Web bonus event. Bond with double character shard rewards for Spider-Verse characters in these campaign nodes. Venom Nexus 6-9, Shocker Cosmic 1-9, Green Goblin Nexus 5-6. Class dismissed. We'll be back again next week with details on our upcoming legendary event. Until then, good luck, Commanders. So that, obviously, we're talking about the Dr. Octopus, and I hope they give a date for that. Like I say, it's either going to be the 7th or the 21st. So we'll see what they do on that. And speaking of legendaries, we have Shuri starting tonight, in just a couple hours, actually. And then, as it looks right now, we'll have probably Ebony Maw on the 7th and Dr. Octopus on the 21st. And then moving into October, left Phoenix on the 5th, Star-Lord on the 19th. In November, Nick Fury on the 16th, and Magneto on the 30th. I'm missing one in there. And then Black Bolt in December the 8th. and Shuri on December 22nd. As far as the Flash events, Friday, September 4th, we'll have Chaos Theory. September 11th, Relic Hunt. 18th, Payday. 25th, Block Party. And then back to Chaos Theory on October 2nd. Well, that is all I have for this week. So, have fun unlocking Emma Frost and Swarm. And we'll see you guys next week.